To reveal the truth, we aimed point blank.
In this part, we take you through the signing of Soul Solid's record deal and give you an insight of how they soared to the top of the charts.
So you signed a deal with Relentless. How did that deal come about?
The deal came about, I made a track called Oh No, That's The Word. I produced that track. And we had a few offers before then, like they wanted to sign us for 20 grand, 30 grand, 40 grand. We didn't take those offers. And Relentless came with like a single deal for like, a two single deal for 125.
I'm high in skywalking, so you see where my soul at. And listen ordinary, I'm smoking on the Mary, barely seeing through the smoke while I'm
so how much creative control did they give you? Because obviously nowadays a lot of artists don't have creative control that you lot did.
I mean, those times we never know what we was doing. Like, we never know how to, what contracts really were about. All we knew is what we wanted. So we knew we wanted full creative control. We knew we wanted to do our own thing and enforce our own ideas. We had that installed in that contract. Full creative control. 21 Seconds went straight to #1.
Soul Solid exploded out of the streets and onto your TV screens and delivered a #1 single, beating some of the biggest acts in the music industry.
Oh No, That's The Word went number 13, but then got disqualified from the charts because Relentless was a new label, we were a new artist, and I think we put too much tracks on the single and named them different tracks. They weren't just So Solid. We weren't just Oh No, That's The Word. It was Why, Dilemma, and a couple others, which made it an LP or EP. So it got disqualified from the charts. So the second single was 21 Seconds, and yeah, that hit, man.
This was the beginning of what was going to be a very interesting career.
What you gonna show me, nigga?
I'm gonna show you this.
Now you go to Mogul. Mogul's fake with the skin shot.
That's what we gonna show you. That. Up in studio. Amazing.
So how did you feel when you knew that it went #1 in the charts? I mean, what was your emotions at the time?
You don't know how to feel. Like, you really don't know how to feel. It's like going #1 at those times where you're beating Robbie Williams. I mean, going #1 I felt is a lot, was special to us, you know, because people had to actually go to HMV to buy it. We had no internet, no YouTube, no Facebook, MySpace, no online download, so people couldn't just do it from the luxury of their home. So our fans had to wake up that week, 90,000 plus fans, had to wake up within that week and go to the store and buy it for $2.99. Say like you gave us an advance of 100 and something grand, you might have promoted the arse out of it and spent a few $100 grand, and off of the first week of sales, you've recouped half your money. You know, the first weeks of sales, $2.99 times 90,000, that's clean over like 200 and something bags. You know, so looking on that side of the business, we always thought like that. We always thought, well, if you give us this, we know how much we have to earn for you. So it was the same like formula that we took from hustling in the streets. If I take something off you consignment, or you give me something for a certain price, I know I've got to bring back that money, or at least double. And the reason why we could tell that it was done well is because every video after that went up. in prices. You know, if let's take it through the singles. Oh no, that's the word. 68, 70. 21 seconds, 125 grand. They don't know, 258. Ride with us, 368.
Talking big figures here.
I can't say 68, but I remember seeing the budgets, and I know it was around 300. It was over 350 grand for Ride with us alone, you know. And then you can tell that the industry was getting hurt, because when it came to doing the Broken Silences and the Soul Grimies, it was back down to 78 grand, and you know, so we done good business.
With record sales going through the roof, So Solly cleaned up at the award ceremonies, picking up every accolade they were nominated for. Mega runs us through the list of awards and takes us back to their amazing Brits performance.
We didn't have much great videos coming from UK artists at that time, so we had to look overseas. So if we're going to present something and to be reckoned with and expect the world to be looking at the UK, we just felt that's something we had to do, really.
With the album and the singles doing so well, you won a lot of awards. Tell me about a few of them awards and, you know, how it felt to achieve such an accolade. Amazing.
I mean, I can't remember actually being sober once in any of those situations, but the fans helped us to get there, the labels helped us to get there, you know, and we were just, it's just being pushed on to the next one, next award show, win that one, on to the next one, next award show, win that one, Smash Hits Awards, PRS Awards, Dance Star Awards, Best Writers of the Year, Brit Awards, Mobos, Emma Awards, UMS, UKG, the crazy amount of awards, yeah.
What award ceremony stands out most for you?
Mobos. Mobos for me, because we won more awards on that Mobos. Like, my whole movement scooped 3 awards. So the Mobos was the best one that stand out. The best performance for me was the Brits.
Elevating from the bottom up is never without its challenges, and it's really unfortunate when people are quick to tear down another's success instead of embracing it and nurturing the creativity. We find out about the negativity that was passed towards the group by a very well known and respected boy band member.
Something quite interesting happened at the Mobos. You were telling me a bit like about Westlife, and you had a slight altercation with Westlife.
Yeah. Well, no, not really Westlife, car. The guys are cool. I think he was drunk. He was like pissing off a lot of people that day. And as he was walking past, he must have shouted something like, "You don't deserve," or to that sort of effect, you know. And one of the guys, you know, never really take a liking to it. So anyway, we diffused the situation quickly, went up, got our award.
How did you diffuse the situation?
No, I mean, like, we never really addressed the situation, you know? Went up and got our award, and when we came back down, you know, like, I must have just slapped him in the face. You understand what I'm saying? For when I did that, just to say, like, have some more manners. Yeah. I think the whole place just went crazy.
With the awards coming in thick and fast and Platinum record sales securely under their belts, we get an insight of the lifestyle, rewards and money their record label spent on them.
You were telling me a bit about the label shelling out quite a substantial amount of money for the awards ceremonies at the Mobos.
We got like 2 or 3 tables, and we just saw crates, like they was pulling it in on trolleys, like crates of Cristal just coming to the table, coming to the table, coming to the table, coming to the table. Like 2 trolleys must have went to Platinum Rapper.
What, accidentally?
Yeah, accidentally. And it was funny because most of the guys there, I can remember, was like hiding the bottles underneath the table. Like, yep, taking them off. Yeah, that's me. So I'm like, there are bottles in it.
So Solid worked hard to get to the position they were in, and even though they worked hard, they played even harder. We get the ins and outs of their experiences while out in the beautiful Cypriot islands of Ayia Napa.
Tell us a little bit about what you're doing out in Ayia Napa and like the celebrations that went on.
We just heard about Ayia Napa in like 1999. You know, so me, Dan the Man, Romeo went over there. Oxide and Neutrino had a booking. Gas Club was the first club that we went into. Performed the hell out of that club, got dragged off the stage. It was crazy. But there was like a couple young Cypriot guys that were like hungry to get into cruising that. So that's when Sniper was like, you know, affiliated with a few other clubs, and his people owned a lot of stuff out there. And he's like, yeah, I want to be in the crew. You know, and there was a next guy called Trigger, you know, good down to earth guy as well, like, and we roped them both in, you know. And from then, like, we was in Club Ice and just having a lot of fun, man. It was a real, it was like a release. Like, where I can travel by myself, I can go to an island by myself, support myself for the first time, as well as, and on top of that, I'm getting paid. The whole team went out there, paid for all their flights, accommodations, mopeds, food, drink, everything you name it was paid for. And that's like the whole crew, including family members, girlfriends, kids. You know, we was a real family, but we wanted everybody to see it. Yeah. And everybody did see it, and everybody experienced it. And that was the beautiful thing. Yeah, it was a beautiful thing, man.
All the thugs in the club, get your crisp.
There's always been speculation around So Solid and certain altercations that surrounded them. Mega clears up the rumours of feuding with Dizzee Rascal and the allegation of him being the person responsible for Dizzee being stabbed whilst both parties were out in Ayia Napa in the summer of 2003.
You weren't the only ones out there. I think rumour has it Dizzee Rascal was out there at the time.
Yeah, we went out there every year. Since '99, we went out there every year. So Dizzee Rascal came out there 2004 times. 3, yeah.
Yeah, 2003. There was allegations that he pinched Lisa's bum.
This is dedicated to the wherever you're a woman, alright. Black, white, good, bad, gotta be true.
You know what it was? It was more of a thing where, like, there's a lot of things that we didn't quite tolerate. But when you're drinking Sambuca and you're having a party and you feel you're bad and that, you're gonna address the situation in the wrong sort of way.
Fucking police fucking with us.
I think he actually was coming to apologise or something like that, but I weren't really having none of that. So me and him got into a little scuff, you know. But don't get me wrong, Dizzee does defend himself. He's a cool guy and he does stick up for his own. Like that fight kinda, we came on top. Not as we came on top, but obviously there's a lot more of us out there and it's new territory for them. So, you know, we felt overconfident in the way how we approached the situation. Wrong or right. But that situation happened and that was like just a normal fight. It was the day after. Like, I think their guys must have had some sort of, Dizzee must have had some sort of argument with maybe Wiley or Diesel or a few others at that time that they never really defended him to that extent that he felt. Yeah, that he felt they should have. Funny enough, down the road, there was a few Cypriots and police officers that surrounded Dizzee.
Yeah.
Further down the road because they heard about the night before.
Okay.
Yeah. So as I approached, it was like, Mega, is he with you? Listen, you don't come to this island and we're tear so solid. And it was that sort of attitude they was giving him because that time we've already put our footprint within the island. So they was kind of like all onto Dizzee, and when I came, just said, oh, there's no problem, Dizzee, everything's cool. The night we had a little fight. He's fell out with a few of his guys. His guys have gone now and had a little altercation with a few of the other guys. Then me and Dizzee squashed something down the road, and unfortunately for Dizzee, he's gone down the road. And that automatically kind of just You get me? Stuck it on Dizzee.
When you doing something, you know, your attachment don't just cut off like that. I ain't left the planet. So fuck what you fucking dumb MCs and talking shit, man. I got my own issues. Get me? I got issues. Don't worry about me. You never see that shit. I got issues with where beyond all that, man. Not even. Get me? Don't watch that. I got issues, man. Fuck MCs. Finishes, man. I got issues with where beyond all that, man. Not even. Get me? Don't watch that. I got issues, man. Fuck MCs. Finishes, man.
But people were saying I did it, people were saying Soul Solid members did it, but there was nobody within Soul Solid, actually Soul Solid members, that stabbed Dizzee and Soul Solid. So to clear that up, yeah, I didn't stab Dizzee. Faced no Soul Solid member signed in any sort of deal within the business had an altercation with Dizzee and directly stabbed him. Whoever was carrying firearms at that stage of time, they know. I had a girl around me
Coming
that
up
time
next
that I
time,
loved,
Pointblank.
but I just couldn't show any of my realness tomorrow. Take their money and do what they want with it. That they had no obligation.